Okay guys, welcome back. So today we're going to run through the brand new mini driver by Taylormade. Back again.
It's back again. I've always heard a lot of people talking about I want some burner product to come back. I think most people are talking full-size driver, but this is a cool kind of way to reintroduce it with, I think the mini driver is getting a lot of attention. And this time around, I said it when you're What's in the Bag, we were filming that. I do think this head, for whatever reason, is getting more realistic attention than the previous ones. Like, you've actually played some golf with it. Got Tommy Fleetwood's played a bit of golf with it. I just don't think the other one really got that kind of legitimate use.
No, completely agree. Eddie Pepperell has been playing it. There's been definitely a few players. Saw a few of these being built up on the SST truck in the last couple of weeks. So very kind of quick adoption for the tour. So running through the kind of spec, Matty, we've got 13 grams, in this case in the back. 1.5 in the front.
So a little bit more of a flight, a little bit launchy, which would be good for me, obviously.
I can't quite imagine how low spin they could possibly make it if you flip that around.
It would be crazy.
It's already very low spin for me with the weight in the back. Right. Which is not normally always the case. I normally kind of move the weight further forward if anything.
You are usually that way, yeah. Interesting.
So so that's pretty cool. Twist face is still in there. It was in the previous edition. The Zatek face, which is the titanium, the grade of titanium that was used when they launched into the Sim line. Previously, they had a kind of heavier sole plate. It was like a 54 gram sole plate in the 300 series. This one is called, they're calling it K sole.
Right, looks like a K, fair enough.
So V sole was the 300 series and this is the K. Let's see you hit it. I mean, I'm keen to see what kind of numbers you get from it.
Good shaft in there for me.
That's what I've been using in it, the Tensei 1K white.
On loan from your bag?
Yes.
Very nice. The stock shaft is, we have it here, it's a Pro Force 65.
That's an oldie.
Yeah, we're going to give the head the best chance. That's not one that's going to fit me all that well, so I don't want to kind of, I don't know, we want to do it justice. So this is a shaft that I think I like this one too. Yeah,
43 3/4 inches long.
Right, so we're under 44.
Yeah, under 44, so I mean, it truly is a little mini driver. Head characteristics of a driver, shaft length more in line with the 3-wood. Keen to see if this just feels like the ultimate control club for you.
Let's hit some.
Let's see. Well, hot ball there.
Just a little burner.
Ball.
Yeah, I struck it low, but it's in play.
And that's what I found with it, very low launch. So players that kind of get the ball ballooning a little bit, I think this could be really good for that type of player.
That struck better.
172.5, that's so good.
That's awfully quick for this thing, isn't it? Yeah. Boom. It's a little better even. Jeez. So it's I mean, we're going to keep saying this, it's kind of in between driver and fairway wood numbers. Kind of like this thing, to be honest.
I really think you could go play for, I mean, somebody who hits it as long as you do.
Yeah.
Go and play this and just stripe it around your home club on autopilot.
This would be great at my home club.
I mean, you're flying this thing consistently 300.
I mean, I towed the crap out of that. That was so badly hit. I mean, that's amazing. As soon as I struck it, I kind of thought, oh boy, but that's a great result. I mean, they've all been in the same neighborhood. That one I kind of knuckled, but still well controlled.
So give me one, because I was kind of playing with this shot the other day. Give me something that's kind of feels like a little bit of a cut.
There we go. Yeah, it is a nice little controlled ball, isn't it?
And still down. Flat.
Yeah, it didn't spin up.
No.
If I aim down the right center of the fairway and fade it back.
So let's test it off the ground.
Okay, I'm in the air. It's definitely flat.
How useful that little speed pocket is. 172.5.
Out of the bottom of the head.
Out of the bottom of the head.
Very bottom.
Little toy.
Little toey launchy one, that's better. Yeah, for me, I don't deliver a ton of loft, so it's a little harder to hit off the ground.
Let's configure it in its low spin settings and ball with you in a second.
Have some fun, sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look at that.
Oh, I thought it hit that well.
I think you did as well.
I think with the weight back, that probably would have been good. did my best to get it in the air. I mean, honestly, dude, I hit that slightly low of center, launched it as high as I could. It still spun at 2,000.
311 in the air.
I'm not sure if it is a mini driver. It might just be a driver.
It's just a driver.
That's hit really well.
That's
as good as I can do.
176 ball speed.
That's stupid, isn't it?
That's nuts.
I mean, the argument could be made. This thing is at the same loft and length. Is it faster than a driver? Like just this little titanium face?
For some people it will be.
Could be, right?
For some people it will be because they just mishit the driver that much. Would you consider it around certain courses?
I'll take this with me.
Yeah. It's yours.
I'll take it with me. I will give you the shaft back though. I won't take your shaft.
We'll get you another shaft.
Okay. No, I would definitely play around at my, as I said, my home club.
I'd love to see how you done with
is definitely a little on the narrow side.
Yeah.
So honestly, I don't really need a driver there.
Yeah.
And as you said, if you keep every ball, I was just saying to you off camera, like for me this year, I've been keeping it in play much more. To me, that's most the enjoyment of the game. I think a lot of people are like that. If I keep the ball in play and hit it pretty long, I have a really nice time.
I think you could have a blast with that.
Yeah, this seems like it's just easy. It's just, as I said, the first couple swings, it's just an easy experience. Not thinking about it, shaft a little shorter, strike it well. Plenty of distance. I mean, they did a good job with this. I must say. In the past, I've been like, I don't know why anyone cares about these things, and this is kind of wasn't a fan of it as a concept, but I actually think they have some here.
I'd like them to build on the burner range and kind of almost like bring it back in and maybe bring in like another version or
driver, like a full size driver,
or even build off of some of the tech around, like, because we could argue here, Matty, is going smaller potentially better?
What if you have like a 405cc burner driver?
Yeah.
Go crazy with the aerodynamics and stuff. Totally. No sliding weights, no nothing. Just make it as fast as humanly possible.
Could be pretty cool.
I hope it's in production, as you said. I hope they're doing it.
Like
and
a
if they're not,
sim type aerodynamic shape with an inertia generator down there and all that sort of stuff. But
that'd be sick.
They could go wild with it. I would love them to build on what is already obviously a really effective little club.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend anyone who's even considering if their driver isn't great for them. I would get, before you kind of blow up your entire bag and maybe worry that your swing's crap or something. And honestly, maybe this is just more suitable for you.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I think if you struggle with the driver and you really aren't much better with the 3-wood, I think toss those two to the side and get yourself a burner mini.
Agreed.
I think that's the takeaway.
Yes.
You know, I think if your golf course is a little on the tighter side and length isn't the premium, but I actually don't even think you can really argue that this thing is at the sacrifice of length.
I mean, that drive right there that I finished with, sure, I went after it a little bit, but if I hit one perfect with my driver, that's kind of what my driver looks like on the golf course.
You'd be really happy with those numbers. Ecstatic. 11-2 launch, 2300, 176.
Yeah, they're perfect.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. Good job. Yeah.
Great job, yeah. I think sometimes when these clubs roll around, guys, we kind of question the validity of, do we need another mini driver? Callaway tend to do one, Taylormade tend to do one. It's kind of cyclical for both brands. Something to me, although it doesn't seem on the spec sheet like anything is all that different, something seems a little different for me with this one.
Agreed. There's something going on here that's better.
It's a little bit more acceptable here. It's a little bit more useful and maybe just the pennies dropping. I'm not sure. But,
I do think the feel and sound of it are better. I don't remember liking the feel. The old one kind of had like a very high-pitched kind of clack sound to it. This one just sounds very, very solid and feels good. And I don't know, the numbers speak for themselves, right?
I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Let us know if you've tried the Burner Mini. Let us know if you're interested in it. Is it something that you would go out and try? You know, you've maybe started the season not on the front foot with your own driver, maybe struggling just a little bit. I would definitely encourage you to go out and obviously try this. The shaft that comes in it, maybe that's not the one. Get yourself fitted for it. Make sure you try a bunch of different options. I think that's another reason Matty was able to really enjoy this one, is because it's had a shaft in it that you really, really like and gave you the kind of, the confidence to swing it a couple.
Yeah, I would probably get a fitting for it. I wouldn't just buy it off the rack.
Me too.
We say that about every club, but especially with this. If this is not set up right, I think you could dismiss it quick. But if it's set up nicely, you might get some great results.
Love it. Excellent. Okay, let us know your thoughts. Do you think Taylormade and Callaway and other brands should keep coming out with these minis? Do you want more companies to come out with mini drivers and kind of compete in that space between drivers and 3-woods? Is that something you'd like to see? We'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Leave them in the comments below. Stay tuned and we'll see you again soon.